E3 2021 was okay. I had hoped for more, but what can you do given the pandemic? Still, despite the overall underwhelming feeling, there were a lot of great announcements, trailers, and surprises. There were also a lot of disappointments and some brief moments of rage. In this video, I'm going to go through my top 5 disappointments and top 5 surprises of E3 2021. Breath of the Wild 2, or whatever it will end up being called, is going to be a phenomenal game, and I am incredibly excited to play it. However, what Nintendo showed up with after 2 years of silence fell flat for me. The 2019 reveal trailer showed a lot less, but still felt like so much more. It had personality, it had mystery, it had intrigue, and spawned all sorts of theories and discussions online. This new trailer had none of those things. Yes, seeing Link dropping into Hyrule out of the sky looked awesome, and yes, some of the new abilities look like they'll be fun, but consider this. In 2017, Nintendo showed off a Breath of the Wild trailer at the end of their Switch reveal that became heralded as the best trailer of all time. While I didn't expect something of that caliber here, it felt like the marketing team didn't even try. The game is going to be great. This trailer could have been so much more. While I think a lot of people like to be surprised with new entries in franchises they already enjoy, it can be just as fun finding a new IP that blows you away as much as the established greats. The reveal trailer for Replaced leans hard on its visual aesthetic, showing off amazing pixel art impacted by 3D light sources, crisp and fluid character animations, and a dark 1980s era setting. While usually I wouldn't recommend using visuals as the barometer for a good game, clearly Replaced is trying to do something different and artistic, and it shows. While the narrative was left ambiguous, the trailer did show off some brief platforming and action combat gameplay. I'm very much looking forward to learning more about this game in the lead up to its 2022 release. Halo Infinite doesn't look terrible. However, to my eyes at least, it doesn't look any different from where it was back in 2020, when Microsoft received backlash and ended up postponing the game for a year. This was supposed to be the time that they showed what changes they made, but they didn't do that at all. Instead, it almost felt like they were hiding things, which doesn't give me much confidence that their biggest release of 2021 is going to be the spectacle everyone hopes it will be. Another game that relied on its visuals for initial impression, Planet of Lana stands out with its watercolor art style and good vibes. It's hard to put my finger on exactly what it is about this trailer that spoke to me. Maybe it's the sci-fi intrigue, maybe it's the calming music. They didn't show much gameplay, just some light platforming and stealth elements, but right now I'm here for the world this game is building. I want to see more, and I'm sure we will between now and its release sometime in 2022. This was such a non-showing. Yeah, it looks cool, I guess. It's more space stuff. We knew this was going to be a franchise Bethesda took into space. Space, 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 get excited! It's hard to get excited for a game that we still don't know what it will actually look like unless you've seen the leaked screenshots. I thought we were going to get some gameplay at least, but it looks like we'll have to wait a bit longer. At least now we know it's coming November 2022. Though it was rumored to appear, there was concern that Elden Ring would not be present at this year's E3, throwing its development status into question. However, From Software showed up with a nearly 3-minute trailer of in-engine footage. Lots of quick cuts showing off different locales, bosses, attacks, and ending with the cherry on top of a January 2022 release date. While the story is still a bit of a mystery to me based on what little we got in the trailer, honestly that's as it should be. The best part of Soulsborne games is experiencing the lore through world exploration. From what I can tell, you play as a Tarnished in search of the Elden Ring while having to defeat the Golden Order, a group that has fallen from grace. From Software showed quite a bit in this trailer, or so it seems, so I recommend you don't watch it too many times to preserve the wonder of that first playthrough. Square Enix releasing the Final Fantasy 1-6 collection on nothing but mobile and Steam speaks for itself. They can piss off with this announcement. This game looks awesome. Shin Megami Tensei 5 was first announced for the Switch way back in 2017 during the Switch reveal. It received a story trailer in 2020, but as far as I can tell, this E3 trailer was the first to show gameplay, and it does not disappoint. I've never played a Shin Megami Tensei game before, but this one appears to be a cross between Nier and Persona, the latter of which was also developed by Atlus, who is making this game. They showed just enough gameplay mechanics to get me pumped, and throwing out a November release date only sweetened the deal. This game looks right up my alley, and it wasn't something I had been looking forward to at all. One of the biggest surprises for me at E3, hands down, and in my opinion, the best game shown in Nintendo's Direct. I didn't have any expectations for Babylon's Fall, other than it would be a quality game, being developed by Platinum via a partnership with Square Enix. Instead we got, well, this. A muddled mess of a demo where I have no clue what's going on. The visuals are blurry, the voiceovers were cringe, the character faces were Halo 2 levels of hideous, the action overwhelms the screen, and I have no idea what the game is supposed to be about other than the Tower of Babylon. Why should we care about this game? This trailer doesn't specify. The game looks like it needs a lot more time in the oven, and the marketing team needs to step up next time, because this first impression of Babylon's Fall, outside of the original announcement teaser, has already left a very I don't care taste in my mouth, and it's really hard to wash that away. Honestly, I am likely just as surprised as you to see Battlefield 2042 of all things at the top of an E3 list. And yet, here we are. This game had no right to be number one. Consider this. Electronic Arts is usually one of the absolute worst press conferences at E3. However, this year they didn't show up, choosing instead to have their own show sometime in July. They did, however, include Battlefield 2042 gameplay in the Microsoft Showcase, and holy crap does it look amazing. This is the Battlefield that I have been wanting ever since Battlefield 4. EA got out of the way. No voiceover, no concept art, no developer interviews, no couch commentary, no celebrity let's plays. They let the game speak for itself with nearly 3 minutes of gameplay, showing multiple playstyles, weapons, levels, vehicles, and major events such as tornadoes, dust clouds, and rocket launches. And it's coming in October. This one trailer leapfrogged Battlefield 2042 into my most anticipated game for 2021, and I can't wait. And there you have it. That was the E3 2021 season in a nutshell. What were your biggest surprises and disappointments this year? Come chat with me about those in the comments, and if you aren't yet a subscriber, please consider parking your boat at the Dire Docks. This is Sean File. Thanks for watching.